Well, g'day guys and girls. I thought I'd shoot this quick video while I'm waiting for my car to charge. I'm at a place called Casarina Winery, and if you actually have a look behind me, you'll see here are where the grapes are grown. I'll just come around here, give you a nice good view of that. Hello Tane, how are you? Looking forward to seeing you in Melbourne next week. Guys and girls, we got 6 or 7 conferences in Melbourne next week. We've got auctions starting this Saturday. Got about 10 coaching sessions booked in. Australia, we're open for business. And I've just been heading back from Byron Bay. And this is where Tesla have set up their chargers. So just topping up. It takes about 25 minutes to charge to get me to the next charger. And Deborah, good to see you. Sold the vineyard many years ago, says Deborah. So guys and girls, what I'll do is I'm just going to sit down here now. Beautiful. Come down here. So guys, I want to talk to you about this concept about running an ELF business. ELF, effortless, lucrative, and fun. If you've been following me for some time, you'll know that what I love is having a business model that is creating leads coming to you on an ongoing basis. And there's an aspect in real estate you've got to really nail for that to happen, and that's called your lead generation system. Now, lead generation system is made up of 2 components. One is your outreach model, where you reach out, where you're chasing, where you're prospecting, where you're being very proactive and initiating contact with people, often strangers who don't want to talk to you. But regardless, it is a system and a model you've got to get used to in the first 3 or 4 years in real estate, because you're not going to have attraction in those early stages. And your model's going to be very heavily dependent on you hustling and grinding. And one of the reasons why so many of the people that could have been great in real estate don't actually end up having a long-term sustainable career in real estate is because it's really difficult to endure long periods of suffering caused by grind and rejection in the early stages in real estate for only some short moments of elation where you get great news and someone says, yeah, come out and see us. But when you start moving towards the ELF business, which you can achieve within 3 years of real estate, you basically have got this lead generation system that is creating phone calls and emails coming into you from people that want you to go out and visit them. Some of these people are ready to sell now, and some of these people are actually just beginning the process and could be 1 or 2 years away. And that's not a problem either, because the good agents I know understand the value of earning the right of a future seller appraisal and then staying in contact with them, which puts them in a key position to actually list the property when they are ready to sell. And a lead generation system is made up of a number of components. You've got a digital process there, you've got a social media process there, you've got a video process there, you've got a direct mail strategy there. And in addition to that, you've got consumerism, which is mainly made up of reviews. And the reason I call it effortless is just imagine waking up on a Monday morning and knowing that you've got this predictable model that is bringing you constant appraisals. And then when you layer that with a great life outside of real estate, a life that gives you joy on the inside, a life that is actually meeting the needs of your psychological fingerprint. We've all got this unique psychological fingerprint. Just like we've got a fingerprint on our thumb, we also have a unique psychological fingerprint. And the unique psychological fingerprint is the things that make you dance on the inside. They're the things that really put a spring in your step. They're the things that make you passionate about life. Hi, Michael. So when you start to create a life, and I've got to tell you, you need to have a life by design, not a life by accident. You need to actually be intentional. You need to actually set the agenda of your day and your week. And please remember, there is no such thing as an unimportant day. In fact, your days are your life in miniature. And as soon as you start becoming this architect of your days and your weeks, you also become the designer of your years. And before you know it, you begin to realize, hey, I have created great weeks myself. I've put in there my golf, I've put in there my yoga, I've put in there family time, I've put in there my running, I've put in there the stuff that I love doing, fishing. And then what I've done is I've also scheduled in my lead generation activities, which mean that I've got, these activities going and taking place that are getting people. They're a little bit like an ethical bribe, if you want to call it. They're just activities that have just got people constantly contacting you. In the real estate gym, which we're going to be closing off very soon for 2022, there's a calendar there called the Marketing Set and Forget calendar. 12-month calendar, clear activities that are happening every month. We've got the videos that explain each component. We've actually got the templates. We've ripped off and taken other agents' marketing initiatives and created a calendar of events that are seasonally based. And then before you know it, you've just got this machine going on. And we clearly know in real estate, the victory is in pitching for the business, not winning the business. Too many real estate agents are desperate for that listing, where really what you should be doing is making sure you're in the game. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. We just got to make sure we're taking more shots. And shots in real estate are appraisals. So guys and girls, it's not too late. We're still in the first month of the year. If the trajectory of your year hasn't started off great, the great news is you've got another 11 months to correct the itinerary. So what I would suggest everyone to do, if they haven't done it already, get into that real estate gym, go off and replicate some of the ideal weeks. Some of the agents that have been writing 100 sales a year, $1 million a year and over, have been putting in the gym. Go look at what Matt Lancashire's doing, or look at what Matt LaHood's been kind enough to put into the gym of the ideal weeks of the best people in his company. And start having a week by design, week by intention. I'd also love you to read the book, The Morning Miracle, because all great people that I know, not just in real estate, they've got a great morning ritual. It's normally the same start time when they wake up, normally the same start time when they start work, and they've got this great ritual from the morning they wake up to the time they start work. They've got this great morning ritual that sets them up to have a great year. So guys and girls, as of Monday, there's no more holidays in there till Easter. We've got a straight run. We've got a sprint really to Easter. It's our Grand Slam. The Australian Open is a Grand Slam that, tennis players are playing at the moment. For real estate, we've got this Grand Slam. It happens from Australia Day right till Easter. Just got to be a peak performance. Then you rest again. Say goodbye to your families and you're going to see them again at Easter. That's what I've told my family.